think that's my appointment now. Okay, I'll call you back. All right, bye-bye. Miss Adams?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. It's been really busy today.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to put a face.
Okay. So you saw me posting on Facebook. Is it how you found out about the weight loss products?
Yes, I was surfing Facebook and I saw where you give weight loss consultation.
Right.
So exactly, what is that?
Well, basically, I just get some information from you. I work with a company called Total Life Changes, and I'm going to get some basic information from you, and then from that information, then I'll make a determination on what to suggest that you should use.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Let me get your name. Is Shannon Adams, right?
Shannon. Yeah. Shannon Adams.
And it's SHANNON. Okay. And your phone number?
It's 832-233-7000.
Okay. And what's your best email address?
You could just send it to SB. Let me think, girl. I have so many. SB Adams.
Okay.
55 at Gmail.
I'm sorry. Okay, and how much weight would you like to lose?
Oh, about 20 pounds.
About 20? Okay.
You know, that's the magic number. We all try to lose that
20 pounds. 20 pounds is about 2 dress sizes.
Yep, that's about right.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'1".
And are you on any medications right now?
No.
Okay, that's great. How much do you weigh right now?
I'm at about 157.
Trying to get to about 137. Okay. And do you currently exercise?
Not at all, girl. I don't like to exercise.
Okay.
Do I have to exercise?
Okay, well, it just depends. Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you have any limitations on exercise?
No.
Any
Just
objection? Okay, any objections to exercise?
No.
Okay. And what diets have you tried in the past, if any?
Weight Watchers.
And can you tell me any challenges that you experienced while you were doing it?
Yeah, it seems like, the point system just didn't work for me.
Okay, okay. So sort of like it's counting calories but not counting calories.
Right.
It's sort of, okay. Okay, based on what you've told me, we have 2 ways, well, there's several different ways, but the way that I like to do the weight loss consultations is it's 2 ways that we can jumpstart your weight loss. We can do like what we call a rapid detox weight loss system. Individuals that usually want to lose about anywhere from 20 to 30 pounds within the next 30 days tend to use that system. And then we also have a system that's just basically a detox weight loss plan where you're drinking tea. And it's more gradual weight loss.
Okay.
Depending on those 2 choices, which one do you think would be something that you might be interested in?
Probably not one with coffee. I don't think.
Okay, no coffee. Okay, no coffee. Okay. As far as the detox, the Iaso Detox tea, what people do is drink 2 glasses a day, 8 ounces at a time, for lunch and dinner, and you can also incorporate another 4 ounces if you choose to for a snack. What we've been doing is adding in like a detox plan to go with it. So you're going to lose weight anyway. You can lose 5 pounds, some people more within the first 5 days of the diet, maybe about 10 within the 30 days, absolutely doing nothing at all. You don't have to change your diet or exercise or anything.
Wow.
With that, okay? Then the other thing is we also have the detox plan that you can add into it, which detoxing, the T is going to detox you, period. But when I'm saying detox plan, is something that I actually provide to you that, you know, for a second, I'll be with you for a second, got it? The detox plan that you can add into it, where you cut back on your carbs, sugars, and starches. And then you also incorporate some walking, just something basic, so it's not any, you know, my thing when I first started, I was calling crawling low impact, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just walking with it, cutting back on carbs, sugars, and starches, and we provide you with a food pyramid that's a healthier food pyramid than the one that's currently being marketed, okay?
Okay.
So that's one way that you could do it. And then the rapid weight loss plan is actually using our Ultra HCG Life Drops. You also use the Detox Tea. And then we have a multivitamin that allows you, it helps basically make sure that you're getting all your nutrients in because you're going to eventually drop down to a lower calorie intake within the diet. So which one do you think that you might be, or do you have any questions? Let me ask you that.
Well, no, I really think the second one, because I'm looking to make a lifestyle change.
Okay.
So when you said life drops,
okay.
that'll help me make a lifestyle change.
Okay, so the second, the rapid weight loss system. Okay, I'm going to explain that to you, what that consists of. Okay, there are actually 4 phases within that diet plan. When you first start out with phase 1, it's called the load or the binge phase. And during that phase, you're actually eating anything that you want to. People, people wish they could stay on it the whole time. But for 2 days, the first 2 days of the diet, you will be able to eat all the sweets, the greasier the food, the more carbs that it has in it, the better. And what you're actually doing is loading up your fat reserves within your body. We already have fat in our cells, but you're loading up the reserves to allow for the release to start happening. You do that for 2 days, and what I suggest that people do when they do that is to actually, whatever your favorite foods are, go on and get them out of your system. Like with me, it's chocolate chip cookies, Frosted Flakes with bananas in them. So I eat chocolate chip cookies or Frosted Flakes with bananas in them, you know, till I don't want to see them again, okay? Right. So get that on out of your system. You go through that for the first stage. Then the second phase of the diet, you're actually going to drop down to a lower calorie intake. And then based upon, you said you really don't exercise a whole lot. This particular diet plan, you do not have to exercise with it. Now, if you were an individual that exercised a lot, then we would suggest that you do a higher calorie intake. But since you don't, you can do 500 or 800 calories. Does that sound like doable for you?
Yeah.
The drops will curb your appetite. So when you drop down to this lower calorie intake, we give you a approved food list that you will go by, and it's a lot of foods on there. You can do things like shrimp, lobster, ground beef as long as it's 95% lean or better. You can do lean cuts of steak, anything that doesn't have like marbled, like T-bone, anything that's not marbled. You can do that. You can do like tilapia fish. So there's a lot of meat choices, fruits, because it's the only sweets that you can have. I know them like the back of my hand, which is apples, oranges, strawberries, blueberries, lemons, and grapefruits, okay? Those are the fruits that you can have. And then vegetables, there's probably about 20 different vegetables that you can have on this diet. So what we do is give you a sample menu plan. Gives you about 10 days worth of meals, and I can get it to you in the 500 and the 800 calorie. And if that's not, you know, if that's not working for you, I also have 1,200 and 1,500 calorie plans too as well. And of course, the more calories that you take in, the less weight you'll lose, and the less calories that you take in, the more weight that you'll lose. So you'll go through that phase, and since you said you only want to lose about 20 pounds, then I would suggest you do like a 21-day regimen where you're actually on it for 21 days, come off of it for the last 3 days, off the drops, because it takes about 3 days for the drops to come out of your system. You come out of the drops, come off the drops, and then you will stay on that low calorie intake for the last 3 days of the diet, and then you'll go into what we call phase 3. During phase 3, what's going to happen is your food list is going to increase tremendously. It's like 100 more foods that you're able to do, but you're going to start cutting back on sweets, so those apples and all this stuff you won't be able to take while you're stabilizing. And I like to explain it like it's almost like the body's like sleep while this process is going on. but then you come out of it. When the body comes out of it, it's like, wait a minute, I was weighing, you said 157, so it's like, I was weighing 157, and now I'm not, and the body's like wanting to go back to the 157, but it's now at 137, hopefully, because we're going to make sure that you lose those 20 pounds. It's down at this different weight, and the body wants to go back to that weight. So during this 3-week process, your job is going to basically be to keep your body within 2 pounds of that 137. So you don't want to go over 139, you don't want to go under 135. Just locking it in for those 3 weeks. But the really neat thing about that is you're going to be able to, I give you a chart where you're actually going to be weighing yourself every day. So you'll watch your weight loss as it's going down. It's going to trip you out because first week you're probably going to be losing 2 pounds a day. Unreal, unheard of on any other planet.
Wow.
I've tried them all. But as you're dropping this weight, you're going to start reintroducing foods when you're stabilizing. And during that stabilization process, it's almost like how you have kids, you know how you try to introduce foods to them when they were little, and you're like, I'm going to try green vegetables this week, and I'm going to try. So basically, you've detoxed your body, and now you're bringing these foods back into your body. And the neat thing about it is I can't tell you what makes you gain weight. Nobody can. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically going to write down, the list will have, I can eat this in moderation, or I can eat this all the time. And as you're continuing to weigh yourself each day, it's going to basically tell you, I can eat this all the time, and I need to eat this every now and then. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the 3 weeks, you got a complete list of the foods that make you gain weight and the foods that make you stay the same or lose weight.
Wow.
Which is kind of neat, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. So that's phase 3. And then phase 4, since you only need to lose 20 pounds, that would be it. And our phase 4 is basically maintenance, and it's the rest of your life. So basically, you'll reintroduce sugars if you choose to do so, and healthier, fats into your food intake. And pretty much in a nutshell, that's the diet plan. So do you have any questions about that?
No, well, I see you looking all good. You know, I've come in your office and noticed your pictures of, how you used to look. So, how does it make you feel?
I feel fantastic. I feel fantastic. I've never, at least in the last probably 5 years, had this type of energy, been able to get around and do more things with my grandkids. I was really sluggish before, and I was kind of skeptical about the diet too. And if you think about 30 pounds in 30 days, I'm like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But I watched testimony after testimony, weight loss story after weight loss story, and I thought, what do I have to lose? I done tried everything else. I mean, everything else. So I did it. The first time I did it, I lost 25 pounds in 30 days. And then I came off of it for about 2 months. You come off of it the first 10 to 6 weeks. You give you like a break.
Right.
And then I went back in. It took me 2 weeks to convince my fiance to do it with me. A lot of times it's better if you get somebody else to do it with you. Then you can have like a support system. So if you got any girlfriends that want to do it, I do free weight loss consultations with them too. So he came back in with me and did it. And we only did it for 3 weeks because I only needed to lose about 20 more pounds. And I lost 21 pounds in 21 days. And he lost 30 pounds in 21 days. Wow. So, I mean,
yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. Where do I get my kid?
Ready? Okay.